Third quarter earnings, they are just now crossing the wire. Let's get you those numbers.
In the world of business, a major move. Nvidia has bought $1 billion stake in Nokia.
Yeah. You're definitely happy if you own Nvidia. You know, it just continues to go higher. It had a $5 trillion market cap.
$4 trillion club, and now Nvidia is the sole member of the $5 trillion club.
Nvidia, the company, it's a $4 trillion valuation or market cap for the first time ever. That is a big valuation.
According to a source familiar, Microsoft and Nvidia are committing to invest up to $5 billion and $10 billion respectively into the AI startup at a revised valuation of $350 billion. That is a...
What if I told you that a company once known only for gaming graphics quietly overtook Apple, yes, Apple, to become the most valuable company in America? A company with no smartphone, no app store, no social network, no mass-market gadget in your pocket. Yet today, its chips power AI, self-driving cars, supercomputers, and the digital tools you use every day. So how did Nvidia rise from a niche gaming brand to the king of the tech world? Stay with me because the answer is bigger than GPUs. It's the story of how the world entered the AI gold rush, and how one company became the supplier of the picks and shovels. Chapter 1: The Humble Beginning. In 1993, in a small California apartment, three engineers, Jensen Huang, Chris Malachowski, and Curtis Preem, founded Nvidia. Back then, computers struggled with graphics, but these three men had a vision: make computers visualize anything. While Intel and AMD fought over CPUs, Nvidia took a risk, focusing on graphics processing, a niche market at the time. Little did they know, this choice would change the world. Chapter 2: The GPU is born. In 1999, Nvidia introduced the GeForce 256, calling it the world's first GPU. Gamers loved it. Developers adopted it. Sales exploded. But inside this chip was something far more powerful: parallel processing, the ability to do thousands of calculations at once. Nobody realized it then, but this technology would become the foundation of the AI revolution. Chapter 3: The Accident That Changed History. In the early 2010s, researchers made an unexpected discovery. Nvidia's gaming GPUs, originally made for graphics, could run neural networks 10 times faster than CPUs. It wasn't Nvidia's plan. It was a complete accident. But Jensen Huang saw what others didn't. AI needs parallel computing, and GPUs are perfect for it. Nvidia began pouring billions into CUDA software, AI libraries, and chips built specifically for AI. News outlets like MIT Technology Review and Wired reported, GPUs are quietly becoming the engine of the AI boom. Nvidia wasn't just a gaming company anymore. It was becoming the backbone of modern AI. Chapter 4: The Age of Data Centers. Cloud computing exploded. Google, Amazon, Microsoft, everyone needed faster chips for AI. By 2020, Nvidia's data center business surpassed gaming revenue. Bloomberg and CNBC called it a historic turning point. Nvidia had become the arms dealer of the cloud war. OpenAI, Meta, Tesla, all relied on Nvidia hardware. The stage was set for an AI explosion. Chapter 5: ChatGPT and the AI boom. In 2022, OpenAI released ChatGPT, and the world changed overnight. Demand for Nvidia's H100 GPUs skyrocketed. Startups and CEOs were begging for chips. The Financial Times wrote, H100 chips are so scarce, they're being treated like gold. Nvidia's earnings shattered records. Revenue tripled. Data center sales surged. Profit margins crossed 70%. Nvidia was no longer climbing the mountain. It was leaping, and that leap put it on a collision course with a global giant, Apple. Chapter 6: Apple slows down, Nvidia speeds up. At the same time, Apple was facing challenges. iPhone sales slowing, weak performance in China, a growing competition, a heavy reliance on hardware revenue. Reuters, Wall Street Journal, and CNBC all reported Apple's slowing momentum. Apple was still massive, but the growth engine was fading. Meanwhile, Nvidia was exploding into the future. In 2024, Nvidia crossed $3 trillion in value, surpassing Apple, a moment that shook the tech world. Chapter 7: Nvidia's Secret Weapon. What makes Nvidia so powerful? Number 1, CUDA, their software moat. Millions of developers depend on it. Number 2, AI chip dominance. The H100, H200, and Blackwell B200 rule the market. Number 3, ecosystem lock-in. Cloud companies buy Nvidia. Startups build on Nvidia. Researchers train on Nvidia. Competitors can't just build a better chip. They have to replace the entire Nvidia ecosystem, and that's nearly impossible. Chapter 8: The Blackwell Generation. In 2024, Nvidia revealed the Blackwell B200 GPU. It offered 30 times faster AI training, massive efficiency gains, and cheaper AI operations. Bloomberg and Forbes reported that this announcement alone added hundreds of billions to Nvidia's market value. Every major AI company rushed to buy it. Nvidia wasn't following the future, it was designing it. Chapter 9: The moment Nvidia passed Apple. In June 2024, something unbelievable happened. Nvidia became the most valuable public company in the world, momentarily surpassing both Apple and Microsoft. CNBC called it a landmark moment in the AI era. Reuters reported, Nvidia overtakes Apple, a company that once sold gaming cards, was now the most valuable tech company on Earth. Chapter 10: The hidden cost of Nvidia's success. Nvidia's rise is incredible, but every rise has a hidden cost. And now that cost is starting to show. The world is struggling to keep up with the demand for AI chips. Data centers need massive electricity. They need huge cooling systems. They need new infrastructure on a global scale. Reports from Bloomberg and the Wall Street Journal warn that AI data centers are now using more power than entire countries. And at the center of this global demand is Nvidia. The more powerful the chips become, the more energy the world needs. The more data centers we build, the more pressure we put on our power grids, on our supply chains, and on global manufacturing. This raises a difficult question. Is the world prepared for an AI future, powered almost entirely by one company? Many analysts have a concern. They say the world is becoming too dependent on Nvidia, so dependent that AI progress could slow down, simply because we cannot produce enough GPUs fast enough. Nvidia's success is extraordinary, but it comes with a global cost, a cost we are only beginning to understand. Chapter 11: Can Nvidia stay number 1? Here's the real question. Can Nvidia stay on top? Because challenges are coming. AMD and Intel fighting back. US, China trade restrictions. AI regulation, chip supply shortages, heavy dependence on TSMC. So what do you think? Will Nvidia remain the ruler of the tech world? Or is another giant preparing to rise? Tell me in the comments. Nvidia's story isn't just about silicon and circuits. It's about vision, timing, and the power of believing in the future. From a small apartment to the engine behind the global AI revolution, to the world's most valuable company. This is the story of how Nvidia became more valuable than Apple and how AI crowned a new king. If the story inspired you, subscribe, share, and comment. More powerful documentaries are on the way. See you in the next one.